In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Cosmetics South Africa Clean ID beauty range. I know that was a mouthful. It's just Clean ID. It's a brand created by Cosmetics SA, and this is 100% vegan, 98% natural ingredients. We know that so many brands are jumping on to the vegan wagon, the natural ingredient wagon, and I'm so here for it. I'm bringing you holistic beauty that doesn't just make you look beautiful on the outside, but is also not harmful to your body. I haven't actually created a video on ingredients to look out for, ingredients that you must stay away from. So let me know if you would like to see a video like that. I'd be more than happy to film it. I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time by creating a video that you wouldn't watch. So definitely leave me a comment in the section below if you'd like to see a video like that. For some of you who follow my blog, just an update, my blog is under construction at the moment. I have something really exciting to share with you. Oh, but I can't even wait to share this with you. Once my website's like relaunched and everything's up and running, I'll share the news with you. I'm very excited. But let's get into the review. So the Clean ID range, like I said, is a vegan range, 100% vegan, but not completely natural, and that is fine. We know that brands are making progress. It's not, we're not expecting miracles, we're expecting great quality, we still want to look beautiful. You know, when you're trying products, it's not just about what you're going to look like temporarily. You need to think of whether you're getting non-comedogenic products which won't block your pores and is not going to leave you with a breakout after you've applied the makeup. Again, no judgments. This channel is just here to show you beauty and lifestyle hacks, a different approach to holistic beauty, and products that doesn't only enhance your beauty but also doesn't harm your body. The first product I applied was the Creative Glamour foundation. I've been loving that. I've been using that for like more than a year now. This is a medium coverage foundation that I mostly use under my eyes and just to cover my acne scars. I'm so grateful that I'm not breaking out anymore. My skin is clearing and I don't have issues with breakouts. I still do have some scarring though, so I'm just happy to cover those. And I'm not really looking for full coverage because I still want my makeup to look relatively natural. If I know that I'm applying eyeshadow, I like to go over my eyes so that the eyeshadow lasts longer, and also blend from my neck to my décolleté so there's no streaks on where it starts or finishes. And you can see my highlight is popping because I actually used the Clean ID highlighter and I had no idea that it was going to look this intense. When I applied it, you will see when I applied it that I didn't know that it was going to be this hectic because I felt like it was taking a little bit of time to get onto the brush and I didn't see a difference. But then when I swiped it, I was like, whoa. And then on the other side, just one stroke, it looked quite intense. And when I look at my nose, I also just went one swipe onto my nose and it looks like my nose was bought. So after I applied the foundation, I tried this Clean ID Lip Balm, and this has shea butter, cacao butter and macadamia oil in it, and I really wanted to test it before I applied anything to my lips because this is supposed to be like a very hydrating balm, and I feel a sheen. I can feel the texture of the butter. I don't know about how hydrating it is because I actually also decided to try this while I was out. I had it on my lips for about 1 or 2 hours, and then after my lips just felt so dry again. So I don't know if it's because I was like dehydrated or because I just needed a lot of moisture or because this product just wasn't sufficient. I'll swipe it, I'll rub it onto my lips, and then I'll actually pat it so that I get into any type of creases that they are, and my lips were exfoliated, so I know that it's not like any excess that I'm rubbing onto. I am rubbing onto my lips, you know, it's freshly exfoliated lips. So now I actually am also wearing the lip oil, and Even though this is a lip oil, it does feel super hydrating. And this is 84% natural. It's got avocado oil and watermelon and seed oil, which sounds really great. It sounds delicious to me. There's not really a scent to it. I would have expected a lip oil to have a little bit of a scent to it, just because it says that it's so fruity. And you know, back in the day, there was those lip glosses that were different types of fruit, named after different types of fruit, and it smelled like the fruit. And this said watermelon, seed oil, and avocado oil. So I don't know, in my mind, I just expected it to smell like fruit. But it doesn't really. It doesn't have a fragrance. I'm just going to apply some more because I actually really love this lip oil. I don't even need to purse my lips for this. It just feels hydrating. It doesn't feel like a gloss. Well, it's not a gloss, it's an oil. I think this is something that I would use over and over and over again because I love a glossy look on my lips. Not that I need it though, because I feel like my lips are already full, and when I apply gloss to my lips, it gives it that extra, you know, like but I do love a gloss, and I'm gonna stop calling this a gloss because it's not a gloss, it's an oil. It's very hydrating. I can feel it's not sticky, it's not thick, doesn't feel like I have a lot of stuff on my lips. Yeah, it's not sticky at all. As you can see, when I applied the foundation to my face, it did seem a bit light on my forehead because my forehead's a little bit darker and then the rest of my face is quite light. So when I applied the bronzer, I just went into that old school 3 shape that I usually do. I went over my forehead, I went on my cheekbone and then my jawline, just to ensure that I balanced the tones and it bronzed beautifully. I also went here to my décolleté and on my neck area, and it looks beautifully bronzed. So it's a really nice product. Also, it's quite pigmented. It doesn't have a shimmer to it, which I wouldn't want my bronzer to have a shimmer to it anyway. It's got like a compact foundation feel to it, the texture. It's very matte. It's quite matte. So this is almost like applying a compact powder or a compact foundation, except that it's got this very pigmented color tint to it. And I don't know if you can see here that it is quite darker, so it does give my skin that bronzy look. Then for the mascara, this is a volume and lengthening mascara. You'll see by the brush, this is for volume. Usually the length mascara is much thinner, but because this is length and volume, they've got like a little bit of a blend. I felt the application was quite nice. The texture of the mascara is also easy to apply. I wasn't really struggling to apply it, and I could see that it actually was giving me length. I don't know about the volume, but definitely gave me length. I'm not one to really apply lots of layers of mascaras because I actually used to work in cosmetics, and I knew of a girl who would apply a couple of layers of mascara to her lashes, and at the end of the day it'd be so thick and dry that she would rub it and would start pulling out her lashes, to the point where her lashes were actually falling out and not growing back, which was really scary to me, and I'm like, I don't want to be in that state. So I'm very conscious of not putting a lot of weight on my lashes. This is probably the most surprising product to me. I didn't expect the highlighter to be so pigmented, because when I tried it the first time, or maybe it's also because it felt like there was a seal on it, like you maybe first needed to brush it a bit loose and then the highlighter comes through, because I took one stroke and I didn't see anything happening on my face. Now that it's like, sorry, the wrong finger, when I went onto the product first and rubbed it like this, I didn't really see a difference, like a big difference, if you can see there. But then I rubbed it more and I went here into the middle, and wow, it's so pigmented. So I think it was just a matter of me rubbing it loose a bit. So if you do decide to buy this product, know that your first application is not going to look as intense. As you loosen the product, you will see that the pigment is actually quite intense. So just be careful, because your second or third application is going to look like this. And I didn't expect mine to be this intense. This is actually giving me Fenty vibes. Because the Clean ID range doesn't have eyeshadow and they didn't have a brow definer, I decided to go in with the eye pencil, which is this one, very pigmented eye pencil, and I use this to shade in my brows, just to give my brows a little more of a defined look, and to ensure, you know, that any missing hairs are filled in. And then I took this highlighter and I used an eyeshadow brush, and I just went over my eyes to give it, you know, like a more of a bronzy, more of a highlighted look on my eyes. So you can see that it actually looks like I'm wearing a gold eyeshadow, but I'm not. I'm using this highlighter. So if you do decide to get this product, I would definitely recommend that you use it for multi-purpose on your eyes as a highlighter. It's looking good as an eyeshadow to me as well. I think that's my opinion. And the eye pencil, I don't really use a lot of eye pencils, so I thought, let me see how else I can use the eye pencil, and I've really just always been doing that. So that's all for now on the Clean ID range. I'm definitely gonna bring you more beauty videos, more reviews, more vegan beauty reviews. So let me know if there's any beauty products that you haven't tried and you would like me to review. Please don't ask me to review any products that are not vegan. If you aren't sure, then I will definitely have a look at them and see if they are. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.